Yes, let's start with question number 16 now. The question 16 is very simple and very easy as well. Question 16 says that a standard form is given to you, and he is asking you to express your answer in terms of a completed square form. So not a difficult thing at all for anyone. So in the first step we will take 2 common. We'll have x square minus 5x, and I will not take common from the last one, because if you see the way we need to express it, it is the same in the end. The value of c is outside, so there is no point of taking it. That would be an additional burden. Next step would be to half the coefficient of x. The half of 5 is 5 by 2. I'll add the square of it, and then we'll subtract the square of it. 8 will be there at the end. So the first three terms, these first three terms, they are going to make an identity, and that will be x minus 5 divided by 2 whole square minus 25 by 4 plus 8. Now we can open the brackets. It will be 2 bracket x minus 5 divided by 2 whole square minus 25 by 2 plus 8. Now we can simplify and it will be 9 by 2. So 2 bracket x minus 5 by 2 whole square minus 9 by 2, and use your answer to state the minimum value of this. So state the minimum value means that we need to tell the value for y, minimum value for the point, state the minimum value of this. So you can state the minimum value as the minimum value will be minus 9 by 2, and if you need to write down the coordinates, they are going to be positive 5 by 2 comma minus 9 by 2. Any question, any problem so far with this question? Yes, hello. Chale, let's do the second part then. The second part says that okay, so we need to find the set of values of k for which the previous equation that was already we found the completed square form of, we need to find, and he says that it does not have any real roots. So for this, the discriminant will be discriminant, he is saying that it is less than 0. So for that, first of all, let's simplify it first. So it will be 2x square minus 10x minus kx plus 8, and it is equal to 0. So the value of a is going to be 2, the value of b will be minus 10 minus k, and the value of c will be plus 8. And he says that it does not have any real roots, no real root, so it means b square minus 4ac, it will be less than a. So b square minus 4ac is less than 0. So let's substitute the values. It will be minus 10 minus k whole square, 4 times 2 times 8 less than 0. if we expand, it will be 100 plus k square plus 20k minus 64 less than 0. So the inequality that we will have is going to be k square plus 20k plus 36 less than 0. So the two factors are, let's find the critical values for this. So the critical values will be k square 18k plus 2k plus 36 less than 0, k plus 18 plus 2, k plus 18 less than 0. So the two critical values of k will be minus 18 and minus 2. These are going to be the two critical values for k. Now if we now if we simplify it, if we sketch the graph for this, the graph is going to look like this. The critical values lie over here at these 2 points, this and this, minus 18 and minus 2. It says less than 0. So since it says less than 0, so it means this portion of the graph, the portion of the graph that I have highlighted yellow in color, which means all the values between minus 18 and negative 2, they are going to be the answer. J. I hope yeah, this, yeah. When he says about equal sign, when he says about distinct points, when he talks about distinct points, then it means that greater than 0. You are asking me that when are we going to put the greater or equal sign? Yeah, greater and equal sign are only put when he says that there are real roots. Okay, when he just specifies that there are real roots, he does not specify whether they are distinct or whether they are tangent to each other. Okay, any problem so far? Okay, let's move forward to the next question, 17. Question 17 says, find the set of values of k for which the line y is equals to 2x minus k meet the curve y is equals to x square plus kx minus 2 at two distinct points. So there are two important things that he is talking about in this question. The first important thing is that the line and the curve, they meet each other. So yeah, whenever he talks about the line in meets the curve, so we basically put the two equations equal to each other, and we will find the equation of intersection. So if we substitute them both equal to each other, it will be x square plus kx minus 2x minus 2 plus k equals to 0. I have brought everything to the right hand side. After that, he says that they have two distinct points. So two distinct point means that the discriminant is going to be greater than 0. B square minus 4ac will be greater than 0. The value of a is 1. The value of b is k minus 2. The value of c is k minus 2. The value of all, yeah, is there any problem? Okay, so let's substitute b square minus 4ac greater than 0. It will be k minus 2 whole square, 4 bracket, a times this has to be greater than 0. So if we expand, it's k square minus 4k plus 4 minus 4k plus 8 greater than 0. So if we simplify it, it will be k square minus 8k plus 12 greater than 0. So the two factors will be minus 6 and minus 2. So k square minus 6k minus 2k plus 12 greater than 0. So k is common, and in the next minus 2 is common. So the two critical values for k that we can find will be 6 and 2. So since it's an equality, we will sketch the graph, and according to the graph, the two critical values are at 2 and 6. I hope that's clear so far to you. After that, we know that we need to see that what is the sign of inequality in the question. The sign of inequality is greater, so we'll shade the region above the x-axis, which means we'll shade this portion of the graph. So this portion of the graph means for the left hand side it will be k less than 2. This is the set of values of k, and this portion is k to be greater than 6. Let's move forward to the next question, 18. Question 18. No. I never said that whenever he says that two distinct points. I said that whenever he says real roots only. Whenever he says real roots, then you write greater than equal sign. But if he specifies two distinct roots, then you only put greater sign. You don't put an equal sign with it. You put a greater and equal sign only when he says real roots. He does not say whether the roots are tangent, or he does not specify that the roots are distinct. He just says that the roots are real. So in that case you are going to put greater and equal sign. Let's move to the next question. Question 18, which is from October November 14. Question number 3, paper 1-3. Standard form. Yeah, this is from October November 2014. Okay, this is the standard form that is given to us. We need to convert it into standard form is given to us. We need to convert it into completed square form again. It's 9x square minus 12x plus 5. We will take the first two only. If there is anything common in the first two, or even if it's not, in any case we are going to take out common. So 9 I have taken out common. It will be 9 by 12x plus 5 will stay out of the bracket because that is going to cost you some additional steps. After that, whatever is the coefficient of x in the bracket, you will do the half of it, and you will add the square of it, and you will subtract the square of it. So it's 4 by 3. It's 4 by 3 x, and when you'll add half of the square of it, it will be 4 by 6. So 4 by 6 means 2 by 3 whole square, and then you'll subtract it as well, 2 by 3 whole square. This 5 will stay out of the brackets. So after that it's 9 bracket. These first three terms, they always compact and they become the identity. If there is a negative sign over here, it means it's the a minus b1. Otherwise, if it's positive over here, it means a plus b. So if you so it will be 9 x plus x minus 2 by 3 whole square minus 4 by 9 bracket close plus 5. After that, we will multiply the 9 with the brackets. Within the bracket, it will be 9 bracket x minus 2 by 3 whole square minus 4 plus 5. So minus will further simplify. It will be 9 bracket x minus 2 by 3 whole square plus 1. But if you look at the answer, still the answer does not match with the way he is asking you to write. So in order to write it the same way, basically 9 is basically 3 square. So x minus 2 by 3 whole square plus 1. So you'll write x minus 2 by 3. Since the powers were same, you'll take the power on top of both of them. You'll take the power as a common for both of them, and when you'll simplify the bracket over here, so final answer will be 3x minus 2 whole square plus 1. Yeah, sure. In the next part, you need to determine whether is it increasing function or it is a decreasing function or neither. So to find out whether it's an increasing function or decreasing, we first need to find out its derivative. So let's see what the derivative is. Dy by dx. So instead of y, the derivative for which we are finding is 3x cube minus 6x square plus 5x minus 12. So if I find the derivative for this, it will be 9x square minus 12x plus 5. This is the derivative for this. And if you look at the previous question, the previous part is related to this. Yeah, hello. Yeah, so in this question he is asking you to find out whether it's an increasing function or a decreasing function. So to check whether the function is increasing or decreasing, what you will do is you will find out the derivative of the function. I have just found the derivative for the function, and after finding the derivative, can you see over here, can you see the answer that I got from derivative and the previous question, sorry, whenever he says that you need to check whether the function is increasing or decreasing, he is basically asking you to find out the derivative. Yeah. Yeah. So now if you look over here, the expression that we have got, it is the same as the previous question that we have. So can we write this function in the form of this? The standard form can be written like this in a completed square form, because this is the same question as we had in the previous part. Yeah, that the y over here is the function that for which I am finding the derivative. Yeah, the function is this y over here. Anyhow, let's move forward. Yeah, if you put any value of x in this, will you ever be getting a negative answer in this function? the last function that we just got, if you put any value of x in it, is it ever possible to get a negative answer from this? No, because when you'll take a square, because why not? Because when you will take a square over here, the square is always going to turn the negative answers into positive answers as well. And even after that, you are adding a positive one, you are not subtracting anything from it. So the answer is always going to be positive. So that since answers of output will always positive, so it's an increasing function. Yeah, do you understand? Since the value of this, since it's going to always give you a value greater than 0, so it is an increasing function. Yeah, let's move to the next one, question 19 after this. Question 19 is super easy again, which is from May June 2015, question number 1, paper 1-3. The question says that a standard form is given to you, you need to convert it into completed square form. So you will take 2 as common in the first step. You will not take anything common from 7 because that is going to cost you additional steps. So leave 7 out of the bracket. So whatever is the coefficient of x in the bracket, you will add the half of the square of it and you will subtract this half of the square of it. And the first 3 terms, if you simplify the first 3 terms, they are going to change it into the a minus b whole square. Minus 3 square means 9 and 7 at the end. So if you expand it further, it will be x minus 3 whole square minus 18 plus 7. So 2 bracket x minus 3 whole square, it will be minus 11. Minus 18 plus 7 minus 11. Yeah, let's move forward to the next question. Question number 20. Yeah, it says solve the equation sine inverse of 4x power 4 plus x square, and it is equal to pi by 6. No, all you need to do is look over here. It's sine inverse on this side. When you'll take it to the opposite side, what will happen to it? It will become simple sine. It's sine inverse on this side. When you'll take it to the other, it will simply become sine. So you will be left with 4x power 4 plus x square, and it will be sine of pi by 6. One over 6 pi and pi over 6 is the same thing. Yeah. So if you simplify, it will be sine pi over 6 is 1 by 2. So it will be 4x power 4 plus x square equals to 1 by 2. Now these are complex quadratics, so for that what you do is first let's arrange it. It will be 4x x square minus 1 by 2, and it will be equal to 0. Now what you can do is you can let a be equal to x square. What you can do is you can let a be equal to x square. Now the x power 4, it will become 4a square. The second will become just simple a, and minus 1 by 2 equal to 0. So the factors are going to be 4 times it's minus 2, and this is this. So sorry, no, but you can do factorization for this. Do the factorization, that will save your time. Okay, even you can make it as easier for you by multiplying the whole equation by 2 and equal to 0. So the product should be a minus 8, and they should add up to plus 2. So the two numbers will be 4 and 2. So you'll write a square 8a square plus 4a minus 2a minus 1 equals to 0. So 4a is common in the first, and inside you'll have 2a plus 1 minus 1 is common in the next. It's 2a plus 1. So the values of a from here are going to be minus 1 by 2, and the other value of a will be positive 1 by 4. And in the start of the question we are supposed to find the values of x. So we labeled x square as equal to a. So we'll substitute the values of a equal to x square. So if you substitute the value of a square equal to negative 1 by 2, so it's not possible. The answer will change into complex numbers. So for the other one, it will be square root of 1 by 4. So when you'll take square root of 1 by 4, you get two answers, positive and negative, positive 1 by 2 and negative 1 by 2. So these are the two values of x. Let's move forward. Question number 21, October November 2015, question number 6, paper 1-1. It says that a curve has equation y equals to x square minus x plus 3, and a line it has an equation of y equals to 3x plus a. So where a is a constant, show that the x coordinate of the point of intersection of the line and the curve are given as this. So you, in the first step, in the first part, all you need to do is you need to show that the line and the curve intersect with this equation. The first part is to show that this is the intersection of these. So let's do the first part. In the first part, we just need to substitute the y and y is equal to each other, which will make it x square minus x plus 3 equal to 3x plus a. If I simplify, it will be x square minus 4x plus 3 minus a equal to 0. Okay, the second, I have brought everything to the left side to make the equation equal to 0. Yeah, so the second part says find the case where the line intersects the curve at 2 points. So when he talks about that the line and the curve, they are intersecting at 2 points. So sorry, yeah, he says that when the line and the curve, they are intersecting at 2 points, it is given that the x coordinate of one of the point of intersection is given. Oh, so the value of x is given to you. So a value of x coordinate is given to you as -1 for the point of intersection. So by using this, we can easily find the value of a first. So if I substitute over there as -1 whole square minus 4 minus 1 plus 3 equals to a. So it will be, the value of a will be 8 from here. Now he says that find the x coordinate of the other point of intersection. So to find out the other point of intersection, for other intersection point, did you understand this part? He says that the equation that we just found out, the intersection equation that we found out, this equation is the place where the line and the curve, they are intersecting at two different points. Okay, the value of the one of the x coordinate of the intersection point was given to us. We, by using that x coordinate value, we substituted into the equation and we found out the value of a, because a is a constant throughout the question. So if I substitute the value of a in the above equation, which will be x square minus 4x plus 3 minus 8 equal to 0. I have substituted the value of 8 over in the equation. After substituting the value of 8, a, the equation that now I have, this equation is related to these two particular points that he is talking in the question. I'll do the factorization. X square minus 5x plus 1x minus 5 equals to 0. So x minus 5 plus 1, x minus 5. So one value of x is 5 and the other value of x is minus 1. X value being minus 1 is already given to us. We already had it in the question. So the other x coordinate that he was asking from us as the point of intersection, that other coordinate of x is plus 5. Is that clear to you? Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay, for the third part he says for the case where the line is tangent to the curve. Now this is a different scenario. This is the different scenario as compared to the previous one. In the previous part he said that the line, they are intersecting the curve at two distinct points, and we found the value of a as 8, where the line and the curve, they were intersecting at two different points. Now in this question he is saying that you need to find out that specific point where the line and the curve, they are intersecting at a single point, which means that they are tangent to each other. So you are going to use the equation of intersection, which is x square minus 4x plus, equation of intersection is x square minus 4x plus 3 minus a equals to 0. This is the equation of intersection. Now you are going to use this equation of intersection, and he has mentioned in the question that the discriminant, which is b square minus 4ac, it will be equal to 0. And the reason, they are tangent to each other, the line and the curve now. So by using this we can find the value of a. So if I substitute the value of b as minus 4, the value of a as 1, the value of c, which is a constant, as 3 minus a, so 16 will be equal to 12. Let's keep that there. 16 minus 12 plus 4a equal to 0. It's 4. The value of a is minus 1. Yeah, is that clear to you that the value of a is minus 1? We have found the value of a now, but he is saying, you need to find out the coordinates of the point of P, and P is that specific point where the value of a is minus 1. Okay, the value of a is minus 1, and it is the place where the line and the curve, they are tangent to each other. So this is the equation we have. We'll repeat the same process as we did in the previous part, but instead of 8 we are going to substitute at minus 1. So it's x square minus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. So the two factors will be minus 2x plus 4. So x minus 2 minus 2 x minus 2. So the value of x where the line and the curve, the x coordinate for that specific place is 2. This is the x coordinate of P. We need to find out the y coordinate as well. So we can find the y coordinate by substituting it in the line, which is y is equals to 3x plus a. So y is equals to 3 times 2 plus, what's the value of a for this? Minus 1. So that is going to give you the y coordinate of point P, which is plus 5. So let me write down the coordinates of P, which is 2, 5. Yeah, any problem so far? Okay, let's move on to question 22, which is from October-November 2015. Question number 1, paper 1-3. It says that a line has an equation of this. This is the equation of line. And a curve of equation this. This is the equation of the curve, where c is a constant. Find the set of values. Remember the instructions of the questions, they make your answer very easy for you. Set of values of c. So it is going to mean that it is not having one specific value, it is having a range of values for which the line does not intersect the curve. So does not intersect the curve means that b square minus 4ac will be less than 0. Now first we will find out the point of intersection. So point of intersection, no real roots, no? So it will be y equals to y, and that means x square minus 4x plus c, and it will be equal to 2x minus 7. So x square minus 6x plus c plus 7 equals to 0. So we know that b square minus 4ac will be less than 0, and the value of b is minus 6. 4 times 1 times c plus 7 less than 0. So 36 minus 4c minus 28 less than 0. So if you simplify, it will be 8 minus 4 c plus 8 less than 0. 4c is less than minus 4 is less than minus 8, so the value of c will be greater than 2. So the value of c will be greater than 2. Because of the negative sign, the inequality signs changes itself. Okay, let's move on to question number 23, which is May June 2016, question number 6, paper 11. Find the values of the constant m where the line y equals to mx is a tangent to the curve. So tangent to the curve means that they are first intersecting. So you'll put y's and y's equal to each other, which will make it which will make it x square minus 4x plus 8 equals to mx. So the intersection equation will be 4x minus mx plus 8 equals to 0. And he said that in the question that b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0, because the line and the curve, they are tangent to each other. So the value of a is 1, the value of b is minus 4 minus m, the value of c is 8. Let's substitute the values in here. So it will be minus 4 minus m whole square minus 4 times 1 times 8 equal to 0. So 16 plus 8m plus m square minus 32 equals 0. So m square plus 8m minus 16 equals to 0. Sorry. Okay, so let's move forward. So the two factors, we need to figure out the two factors. The two factors will be, we need to find the two factors for this, and the factors it's 16 plus 8m plus m square minus, what's a? The value of a is this. So just the value isn't at 32. Let me check the question. It's 2x square minus 4x plus 8. Yeah, the question is a little different. There is a typing error. This is 2x square. So please fix that with you as well. So it's 2x square. The value of a is 2. So it's written in the question. No, it's a typing error. The question is 2 x square minus 4x plus 8. The curve equation is not x square minus 4x plus 8. Okay, yeah, so it will be 16 minus 64, 48. So m square plus 8m minus 48 equals to 0. So the two factors will be 12 and 4. So m square plus 12m minus 4m minus 48 equals to 0. So m is common. My 4 is also common. M plus 12 equals 0. Yeah, so it will be m plus 12, and other it will be m minus 4, which will be equal to 0. So the two values of m, we can find them out as minus 12, and the other value is plus 4. Yeah, any problem so far? Let's move to the next question. The question says that the function f is defined for all real values by the function x square plus ax plus b, where a and b are constants. The solution of the function f of x are x equals 1 and x equals to 9. You need to find the values of a and b. So it's simple. He said that f of x is equal to 0. The solutions of the equation when f of x is equals to 0, so it's x square plus ax plus b, and it is equal to 0. One time the value of x is 1, when the answer is 0, so it will become a plus b plus 1 equals to 0, and the other time the value, so it will become a plus b equals minus 1 as the first equation. The other time it's going to be 9, so it's 81 plus 9a plus 9 plus b equal to 0, so it will be 9a plus b equals minus 81. Now you'll simplify the two simultaneous equations to find the values of a and b, which will make this one as 9a. Let me write him here, 9a plus 9b, and it will be equals to minus 9. The other one is already in having the coefficient as 9. So you'll simplify them, you'll subtract them both. In fact, if you simplify these two, 9 and 9, this will change into a positive, this will change into negative, so it will be 8b. So minus 9 plus 81, 72, and the value of b from here will be 9. We can find the value of a as well by substituting in the other, which is a plus b equals to minus 1. So the value of a will be minus 1 minus 9, and the value of a will be minus 10. Okay, then we have the values of a and b. Now in the next part he's saying that the coordinates of the vertex, you need to find out the coordinates of the vertex. Vertex means the turning point, and you can only tell about the turning point when you write down your equation in the completed square form. So the equation will become x square, a is minus 10, so it's minus 10x, plus b, which is 9, so plus 9. Now this is the standard this is the function that we have, that is f of x, We'll convert this function into completed square form. So it will be x square minus 5, it will be x square minus 10x will stay as it is, plus 5 square minus 5 square plus 9. So it will be x minus 5 whole square minus 25 plus 9. So x minus 5 whole square, and it will be equal minus 16. So the coordinates for the vertex will be plus 5 and minus 16. Okay, let's move forward. Question number 24, which is October November 2016. Question number 3, paper 1-2. This is again a standard form question, and you need to convert it into completed square form. So it will be x square minus 6x. If the coefficient of x square is 1, there is no need to take out any common. So the reason of taking out common is the coefficient of x square is not 1. Okay, so you'll do the half of the coefficient of x, which is 3. So you'll add the square of 3, and then you'll subtract the square of 3. So it will be x plus 3 whole square minus 9 plus 2. So x plus 3 whole square minus 7. So this is your answer in completed square form. Let's move to the next. Hence or otherwise, find the set of values for this. So let's use this one. Let's use this solution, which is x plus 3 whole square minus 7, and it has to be greater than 9. Let's simplify. It will become x square x. It will become x plus 3 whole square minus 16 greater than 0. This is the identity, a square minus b square. So you can write it as x plus 3. One time you'll subtract, and that is going to be minus 4, and one time you will add, that will be plus 4, and it will be greater than 0. So because the reason is, look here, can you write x plus 3 whole square minus 4 whole square greater than 0? Does this now look to you as an identity, a minus b whole, a square minus b square? And can you write it as a plus b and a minus b? So that's what I have done only. One time I have added plus 4, and the other time I have written minus 4. Is that clear? So one bracket is going to be x minus 1, the other bracket will be x plus 7 greater than 0. So these are telling me the critical values. I can see the critical values from here. I will sketch the graph. Now if I sketch the graph, this graph is going to look like, let me sketch the graph here. The graph is going to look like this. So the critical values are minus 7 and plus 1. So minus 7 and plus 1, right? And since it says greater than 0, so it means this portion of the graph. Greater than means this portion of the graph. So the two set of answers will be x is less than minus 7, and the other is going to be x is greater than plus 1. Is that clear? Let's move forward to the next question, number 25, which is May-June 2016. Yes, May-June 2016. question number 3, paper 1-2. Let's do the next 25th question, okay, in which we will just substitute this value of y over here, which will become 2x square minus 6x plus 5 greater than 13. So if you simplify 2x square minus 6x minus 8 greater than 0, so the equation will become, we can divide that by 2, so x square minus 3x minus 4 greater than 0, so x square minus 4x plus 1x minus 4 greater than 0, so x minus 4 plus 1 x minus 4, so the two brackets will be x minus 4 and x plus 1 greater than 0. So if I draw the sketch is going to look like this. The two critical values are going to be, one is going to be minus 1 and the other one is going to be 4. Since it's saying that greater than 0, so it means the region on the left, on the above of the x-axis. So the two answers that we will have is x to be less than minus 1 and the other x to be greater than plus 4. Let's move to the next part. Find the value of k for which the line y is tangent to the curve. We already have the curve equation. So tangent to the curve means we first need to find the equation of intersection, which means y equals to y, and that is 2x square minus 6x plus 5, and it is equal to 2x plus k. So if you simplify, it will be 2x square minus 8x plus 5 minus k equals to 0. Now this is the equation of the intersection, and he says that the line and the curve, they are tangent to each other. So b square minus 4ac will be equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac will be equals to 0. So just substitute the values of b, which is minus 8 square. 4 times 1 times the value of c is this. So 64 minus 20 plus 4k. So the value of 4k will be equal to the value is going to be the value of a was 2 over here. The value of a was 2. Yeah, you're right. So it's 840 plus 4k, which will be 24 minus 24, and the value of k is, yeah, you're right, minus 3. The value of k is, sorry, yeah, this is 8k. Yes, this is 8k, and this is also 8k, and the answer is minus 3. You're right.